What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to Zero Productions. You guys, Spider-Man 3 hits theaters next July 2021, and I'm so excited to see where they're going to take the story, especially after Spider-Man Far From Home, with Peter Parker now being wanted for the killing of Mysterio. But we all know Mysterio's not dead. We all know it. Come on now. But filming locations for Spider-Man 3 have been revealed, also with the shooting date of July, which I've already stated in multiple videos. But one particular location is hinting towards a rumor for a villain for Spider-Man 3. Kraven the Hunter in Iceland. This is very interesting to me. Kraven the Hunter has never been done before on the big screen. Ever. And if I would choose any actor to play, it definitely would either be Javier Bardem or Jason Momoa. But I doubt Jason Momoa would do it because he's already Aquaman and he's already, has his thing with the DCEU. But that would be sick if he was both. Can you imagine the Jason Momoa with the Sinister Six, with Vulture, Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, Morbius as Jared Leto, Tom Hardy Venom? It would be insane. That is something I would love. Now, Spider-Man 3 is going to be an interesting film. I feel like this is technically going to be the first film where it's not going to be so heavily influenced by Iron Man, Tony Stark. I feel like this is going to be the film this is going to be the particular film that's really going to be the make or break film for the character. With everything that happened in Spider-Man Far From Home, Avengers Endgame, with his identity officially coming out, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how Peter's going to do with all this. Yes, he's going to need a lawyer. Possibly they can grab Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock from the Marvel Netflix series. That's something all the fans want, and that's something I want. Or they can use She-Hulk, because I know She-Hulk is also a lawyer. But Spider-Man 3 comes out before She-Hulk. So, that can... because I feel like She-Hulk is going to be an origin story instead of, she's already established. But yeah, I think Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock would be so exceptional when we're talking to be, transferring over to the MCU with his Daredevil. That would be spot on. And along with John Bernthal's Punisher, and as long with, what's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. Because let's be honest, we all want to see that Kingpin go up against Tom Holland's Spider-Man, because Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin is so damn good. It is ridiculous, you guys. But Kraven the Hunter is the supposed rumor for the next big Spider-Man villain. I like it. Like I said, we haven't seen a live-action adaptation of this character yet, so it's going to be new. And we all can agree, Kraven the Hunter, it would be a sick-ass villain for Spider-Man, especially if they put a bounty on Spider-Man, and then you have Kraven the Hunter be like, well, okay, well, I'm with that. I'm a bounty hunter. Let me get this bread and let me go after Spider-Man. But let me read you guys some of this article from the MCU Cosmic. As most Marvel fans know, Sony likes to have their Spider-Man movies come out every 2 years. So that means we're going to see Spider-Man 3 next year. And it'll have to film this summer. The summer date, as previously reported, but now we know when and where the third MCU Spidey adventure will film. Comicbook.com leaned that the movie will film from July to November and travel to Iceland, New York, Atlanta, and Los Angeles for Spider-Man's life on the run after being framed as the murderer by Mysterio from Spider-Man Far From Home. And the production schedule is very similar to the one Far From Home had. That movie filmed from July to October. So we should start seeing the first set photos leak out in a few months. Comic Book points out that the Iceland location is interesting, as that could hint that Kraven could be the next villain. So sick, and I would love to see it. Also, there was another rumor I'd like to address with you guys. So, I was watching Comics Explained, right? This guy he's solidified. He's the biggest comic book guy I know on YouTube, and he knows his shit. He heard a particular rumor that Christian Bale was, in talks for Thor, Love and Thunder. Now, we all know that. Everybody was, who's he going to be? Adam Warlock, Beta Ray Bill. Apparently, he heard a rumor that he is supposed to be attached to the role of Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn. Christian Bale as Norman Osborn. Absolutely. It would make all kinds of sense. The whole theory, who bought out, the Avengers Tower? Is it the Baxter Building from the Fantastic Four? Or is it Oscorp? I feel like they should go in that direction. And to get Christian Bale, I'd rather have Christian Bale play Norman Osborn than Beta Ray Bill. Because a Christian Bale performance as Norman Osborn, and they can do the whole Dark Reign and the Dark Avengers shit, would be perfect. Perfect. And I would love to see something like that. But this is good. I can't wait for Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3, I feel like, is really going to be crazy. Like, crazy. Especially leading into the big picture. If they eventually do the Sinister Six, which I have a feeling they're going towards. I don't know if Sony's going to do it. And I don't know if Marvel's going to do it. But who knows? All I know is, I've always said this. A Spider-Man Sinister Six film has the potential to be just as big as an Avengers film. Especially granted with all the great actors that the Sinister Six will be a part of. Think about it. Michael Keaton, Jake Gyllenhaal, Jared Leto. That's 3 of them. Possibly Tom Hardy as Venom. 4. I would love to see a Dr. Octopus by Mark Hamill. That would be sick. It has the potential to be a big blockbuster movie, you guys. But post your comments down below, guys. Let me know what you guys think about these rumors of Kraven the Hunter possibly being the villain for Spider-Man 3. And what do you think about Christian Bale taking on the role as Norman Osborn? Do you like that idea? Post your comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time out of your day for watching Zero Productions. Peace.